Hi, folks. Happy Sunday afternoon. Here we are going into another week, and you're doing a phenomenal job with your assignments in the discussion board. In both the assignment and the discussion board, what intrigued me so much, and I was really able to read into these assignments, was when you mentioned the supervision model. And for example, if you mentioned Danielson, then you happen to talk about the domain, and then you talked about the component within that too. So it goes to show that you have a deeper understanding of the rubrics that you're using or that we're using in the course, and you're able to take that one step or level deeper and talk about the actual, not just the domain, but what's happening within the domain. So good for you. And as far as the interviewees, every one of you, of course, I basically knew who you're going to interview, but everyone, you could tell that they have been interviewing for a little while anyways, if not being very experienced. The questions you asked and the clarifying questions you asked made it again very apparent that you've got a good handle on the content of this course. Some of you were really specific, and in your writing, you stated the question, and then you also wrote the answer, of course, the response, and then you stated your clarifying question, and you labeled that with clarifying question, so I could really see it. It was right there. I didn't have to look within the paragraph and trying to figure out, okay, what did they ask as a clarifying question? So that's added value when you do something like that. I know not all the exemplars have it in subtitles, let's say, but that's a solid way of writing a paper, just to let you know. So again, your papers were rich. I'm in the process of still reading them and grading them, and you're all target on. Now, let's go back to last week. Last week, there was a piece that I did have to send papers back to folks, and that's when we were talking about how you would observe in a classroom and what you might do. None of that this week. You're spot on. I'm very proud of each and every one of you. And I've graded probably half the class so far, so I'll be continuing tonight to grade. And what's up for next week? Well, we're digging deeper again. So we're taking this interview and you're going to start analyzing it now. And so, strengths, weaknesses, what are you seeing? What might be some questions that you have? How would you look at it differently? This is quality work that you're going to be doing because you're going to have to really start using some higher level skills in responding in this paper. So I think you'll enjoy it very much. And you'll get a better feel of the evaluation system that you're using as well. So look at the grading guide, please, and look at the exemplar. And you should be target on in that too. What else do we have this coming week? Well, you have a reading, and then you also have discussion board. Well, the reading is actually viewing, and it's about the whole brain teaching, which some people like, some people don't. So it's a little different. So let's see what you think about it. And then responding in the discussion board about that and about, the elements of it. So again, look at your discussion board prompt. All this is in your learning module too, coming up. And then what do you have? Oh, I already mentioned your assignment. Let me see what over here too. I think that's pretty well it. I must say, supervision evaluation, this course is a favorite of mine. And I teach a few courses and I really do like them all. But for some reason, there's something about supervision and evaluation. It's not just fascinating to me, but it's important to me. Because when I was an evaluator, a principal, and then in the assistant superintendent level too, I had teacher leaders that worked with me as a curriculum director. And so it was all about helping the staff, all about helping the staff. It was about giving them resources. It was about collaborative discussions and where were they in a particular domain. And again, we use Marshall, but where were they and where did I think they were? Where did they think they were? And what was some high quality teaching that we're doing, and what were some areas that they really wanted to improve on as well? And how could I support them in that? And I was quite proud and enjoyed taking staff who maybe were a little leery of going into a leadership role and just pushing them just a little bit more and giving them those resources and helping them. So supervision evaluation, again, to me, is critical. It's how we provide exemplary teaching to our students so our students can achieve. It's supporting, it's collaborating with colleagues, it's community relations, it's parent relations, it's just packed with everything about education. So I hope you enjoy the course. You have any questions? I have had some questions this week, and you're emailing me at cmarcotte@une.edu. And I get right back. I did happen to go on the course mail this week, and there were a couple people who had responded posed a question the evening before, and I didn't get on it until, well, 24, 25, 26 hours later. So I really felt bad that I didn't respond to them immediately. So, okay, so I hope you have a great week. I'll touch base with you midweek. And thanks for all you do. Looking forward to reading more papers and seeing you online. Thank you.